Hello, ladies of I Love Being a Black Woman. Ayvaunn Penn here, founder of Black and Making It edu.com. I am so glad I made it in today. Oh my goodness, my schedule has been crazy, but this is my time that I share with you guys and bring you those great tips for my Black students and professionals who want to know how to be Black and making it. As has been my stint, I'm going to be talking to my college students today about tips for focusing when you don't feel like it. Now, though I'll be addressing college students in this video, these are tips that anyone can use, even if you are a professional as well. But as you guys know, I have a heart for our students. So as you know, my key points for the day are in the description, so please feel free to follow along as we are going through our discussion. They are there for you for your reference, for yourself if you need to revisit this content, and also as you're sharing this with other students, professionals who you feel may be able to benefit from tips on how to focus when you don't feel like it. As you're coming into the room, please say hello, let me know where you're viewing from, and hit that like and thumbs up button. All right, we're going to begin. Okay, so for tip number one, don't do homework with friends you know will distract you. As you'll see in my following point, I do address studying with a group of peers can be great for holding yourself accountable. If you and your study buddies know every day at 4 p.m. we are in the library grinding, that is a way to make you want to get up and go wherever it is you need to go to the study spot to sit down and get your brain into your books. However, this can go very wrong if you are choosing study buddies that you know you just love to talk to. You know, it's great to be with friends, again, that level of morale, but if you know that there are people in the group that you're just going to want to talk to, take selfies with, or whatever it is that will distract you other than doing the homework, choose study buddies who are not those people. So in that nutshell, I address point number 1 and 2 together because, as I said, on the flip side, having a group of responsible people that you are going to sit down and work with, just like people have accountability partners when they go to the gym. And, you know, sometimes you wake up at like 5 a.m. and you said, oh, it's time to go to the gym, but my friend is there waiting for me, and then we're going to go have a salad after, whatever. Same thing applies to the library. Long story short, have a study group. Make your partners in the study group accountable, responsible people who are also focused on studying just as much as you are. Okay. Hey, Arizona, good to see you in the room. Okay. Point number 3, if you are sleep prone, do not do homework in your dorm. That was me. I am so for real. I would go, and it's not that I don't have narcolepsy or anything, but I think some of you guys know how it is. If you have work that you need to do, grown folks who are professionals as well, don't do work in your bedroom. If you are a college student, don't do work in your bedroom or in your dorm room. The moment you look at that pillow, the moment what you're reading starts getting a little long-winded or boring, the moment those equations get a little too hard or challenging, that pillow is going to look too good to you. Do not do your homework or your work in your where there is a bed or anywhere where you can lay down or be too comfortable. Okay. On the flip side, fun fact about me, when I would personally go to the library, which is what I suggest here in my point number 3, finding other places to do your work, I did like to be comfortable. I would always find a fluffy chair. I liked to feel cozy. Sometimes I would take a blanket. You might say, oh, that's defeating everything. But no, I'm also very cold natured. So I liked to be warm. If I was too cold, I would just get agitated and not want to do any work. But saying all of that to say, you can still be comfortable. You don't have to have a crispy chair and a hard wooden table. The point is just to, as in point number 3, maybe consider working outside. If you are an outdoorsy person, you're probably not going to just fall asleep outside when you have work you need to do. It's a nice day, the birds are chirping, all of that jazz may get you in the groove, or at least make sure that you are focused and not prone to being sleepy. You may also consider, everyone knows the local Starbucks, other coffee shops that are out there that have just the right amount of noise. It's just that low buzz of chatter, people checking out, placing their orders, the little quiet music. It's quiet enough, but just enough noise to keep you mentally stimulated. And what else do I have here? But there's lots of different places that you can go for studying. Thanks for those thumbs up, guys. I appreciate you. Point number 4, this is a big one for me. If I have to work on the computer, I turn my Wi-Fi off. So I make sure, how many of you guys are guilty of, you're working on a paper, you're doing some work for your job or your own business, whatever it may be, and then you just gotta click over and check the emails. Or on some computers, your emails will just pop up in the corner. Like, you don't even have to go open your email. You'll just get a notification. Turn the Wi-Fi off on your computer. If it's something that doesn't require the internet, turn the Wi-Fi off. It's too easy to pop over to the emails, pop over to the social media. That simple act of turning the Wi-Fi off. And I totally know you could just turn the Wi-Fi back on, but that's a conscious step. When you have to go turn the Wi-Fi on, that's an opportunity to say, no, don't do it, go back to the work. Okay. Tip number 5, create a study or a work schedule, whether you be a college student, high school student, or a working professional. Just like parents who are putting babies down for a nap, and it's nap time, and the body just gets into the groove of, oh, at noon each day, if this is a kid, it's nap time. Well, in the same way that a child's body can be programmed to nap for a certain time, you can program your body that it's study time at a certain time. So by creating a regular regimen, and please do, I talk more about this in my previous video about building a study calendar. You can find that video on flynubianqueentv.com and also on Black and Making It EDU Facebook page. The link is in the description. I walk you through how to build that study calendar and to pace yourself for upcoming tests, projects, all of those things. But more than marking the calendar, what I'm talking about is every day at 6 p.m. 5 p.m., the college cafeteria opens, or the eateries. I go get my food, and by 6 p.m., I am out of there. I'm not socializing with friends anymore. 6 p.m., like clockwork, I am in the library, at the park. Well, maybe not at the park at 6 p.m., but I am at my place of study, opening my books and getting in my groove. Okay, now number 6 on my list. And this is just for me. I don't know why this works for me in helping to get into the study groove, but there's something about sipping on a cup of tea or on a cup of coffee that just kind of, it just makes easing into the work a little easier. It's kind of like, even if I don't feel like doing this, this tea is good. Even if I'm not just super excited about reading this literary theory, I am sipping on a caramel macchiato, and it is delicious, and it will be here for me while I'm going through this work. Now, I will add with that, it is bad to form habits through food. So you can also have healthy snacks. If there are herbal teas that aren't necessarily caffeinated, it's not good to run on caffeine like a drug. There are herbal teas that I often go to. I personally love a good mint tea with no sugar. Is a tea that I can handle without sugar, especially in the winter. I'm getting it's not off track. The mint is calming. Chamomile teas are calming as well. And just find your favorite flavors. If you don't want to get the extra calories, do try it with no sugar and find flavors that will work for you. Coffee, if you can drink black coffee, good on you. tell me some tricks for that. Otherwise, it will be a cup of cream, sugar with a dash of caffeine for me. So guys, those are my tips for today. I hope you take them to heart. I am, who am I saying? Wesley Chapel, Florida. Okay, thanks guys for letting me know where you're viewing from. It's always great to know who's in the room. I appreciate your interactions. This is my last chance for if people have questions, I will, as I'm doing my exit, this is your chance to ask questions in the comment section before I dip out. Yes, so as you know, I come to you every Monday, Wednesday, Friday here on the Facebook page. I love being a Black woman, typically 4:30 p.m. Central. I'm usually pretty good about that. My schedule is hectic, just like yours is, but as always, the content is still there, okay? Even if you can't slip in right at that time, the content is here, so swing through and get those tips for our beautiful Black students and professionals on how to be Black and making it in education and in our careers. You can follow me directly. My links are in the description at Ayvaunn Penn, and also Black and Making It EDU Edition. For those of you who need tutoring in the areas of written and verbal communication, whether that be public speaking, writing those papers for school, doing presentations for work, any of those things, I do tutoring and coaching in those areas. So to make an appointment, swing through blackandmakingitedu.com and you can make an appointment there. Also, yes, you can find me on flynubianqueentv.com, where I am a contributor there with a host of other wonderful, strong Black women talking about things from business to finance to beauty and all of those great things. All right, do I have any questions that came up in the comment section? No, I do not. So ladies and some of the gentlemen, I always get gentlemen in the section who say, don't forget about